You got more. That's better. That's better. Good. Make every rep count. Let's go, Wesley. Every rep count. Pull. Good. Good. Imagine you're back up on that Olympia stage.
And no matter how hard you think you train, you can always go one step beyond.
Pull. Good. Partial. Stretch out the bottom. Good. Higher. Bring that elbow in. 2. Higher. 3. 4. One more. That's it. Takes a little more to be a champion.
Just a little bit. You don't realize how much you have until you truly give it your all and realize, hey, I can actually do this. And then you set a new standard, which is what I came here for, so. And Hany is there, right there, behind the 7 victories. Every workout you do, you only choose one exercise for muscle group. You have to progress no matter what.
Our final workout of the week, we're not going to forget to do the basics as well. He can take those little homework assignments, apply them so he can get maximum fullness and just stimulation during the final phase of their prep. Let's go. This is called the super lat pull down. It's called a circular because it uses a circular fashion as it pulls down. It creates a nice stretch at the top where it converges. As you pull down, it's almost like you're doing a back double bicep. That's why I've always been a huge fan of this particular machine. On a scale from 1 to 10, Marley, how was that set? On the Marley meter?
8.
Okay. She's a vet.
Never do a 10.
Now give me partials off the top, 5. So here's a tip for you guys. Remember, always finish those working sets with doing partials. Been doing them for 25, 30 years.
Even though back in the day, they said, oh, partials, you need to do full range of motion always, but partials add the extra intensity and extra stimulus to muscle growth, which normally you would not get if you would skip them. The focus first on the muscle, and then within that feeling, build up the weight. That's bodybuilding, in my opinion.
Yeah. Marley told me she gives you a 6.5 on that last set. No. 6.5? Yeah. 6.5. Bring your chest together.
Yeah.
While your lats are wide, come in, squeeze. That's it. And then I want you to set it up. Oh. You see all this?
Yeah.
This isn't new muscle growth. This is muscle that you've had that is more stimulated and fuller. These areas are gonna create more separation because you're gonna get leaner, but you're also gonna stimulate so you're gonna look bigger. You're gonna walk around like this.
Yeah, that's the ideal scenario in prep.
How does the lower lats feel?
Good, yeah, connecting well.
Okay, good, excellent. That's what I want. As he pulls, he controls it. Many times in the beginning of the week, what I noticed was strong positive and releasing the negative. So remember, you don't want to let go. Just make sure that you continuously feel the tension through the negative. Do you guys have lawnmowers in up in Netherlands?
Yeah, we do.
So you got your foot on the lawnmower and you got the string, and you're pulling this way. When you go back, watch this, add this exercise into your effort.
Taking it out, the momentum, that's the difference between bodybuilding and just lifting the weight.
That's right.
Yeah.
Here's a tip for you. As you're pulling and you see that the dumbbell is leaning in one way or the other, usually it tends to tilt with your index finger. What you gotta do is you gotta balance out with your middle finger and pull up to be able to stabilize that. So as you do that, you're gonna feel more of your back engaging. And if you have to use straps, use it for the last final sets so that you don't end up having your grip strength give out before your back does.
So stuff like this, little things can really help the last few reps of your sets.
Excellent. Pull, pull, and twist. Good. Even a little higher. You got more. You got more. That's better. That's better. Good. Make every rep count. Let's go, Wesley. Every rep count. Imagine you're back up on that Olympia stage. Good. Higher. Bring that elbow up. 2. Higher. 3. 4. One more. Pull. That's it. And that's how you do a set. All right. Good.
The final 10% comes with 100% more effort.
And you get 100% more in terms of the result.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, guys. So we're doing the Panada T-bar row. It's got the chest assist here, so that way it reduces the pressure on your lower back as well as your core. 2. Good job. Nothing else left in the tank. Working his ass off. Time for you to have a little bit of a rest day. Yeah.
Right on time. Right
yes,
on time.
Yes. You see how much fuller the delts are?
Yeah.
Just from that workout?
Yeah. It's like the delts are now coming towards you.
That's right.
More 3D.
Marley, give me a 1 to 10 on this. There
Finally.
You go. You got your first
Finally.
10.
End of the week.
First 10 from your wife. The day after you train arms, okay, I want you to feel like, are you feeling that muscle? Did you feel that muscle fullness, the separation, a little bit more of that soreness for the next 24 to 48 hours? Your recovery should be 1 to 2 days. If it's too long, you're under recovering.
Yeah.
So that needs to be changed. So again, that needs to be worked on. But if you are feeling the recovery, but you're also feeling like a slight bit more fullness to the muscles, then you'd be like, oh, really like that exercise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna push myself even harder.
Yeah.
On a couple of those exercises. Machine aside, because I know you don't have this machine at home, but a good replacement for this machine would be getting a preacher bench and being able to do cable preacher curls. Another really good one is to do stretch curls off the bottom.
Yeah, you heard him. He said under recovered, not overtrained. So that's a mindset shift. So you can always recover better, sleep better nutrition, dial in micronutrients, hydration, all that, massage.
Yes,
First,
active
maximize
recovery.
all that before you think, oh, I trained too hard.
Right.
Because usually that's a very high exception.
And if you are an elite athlete that is training extremely hard, then what you do is you give yourself an extra rest day. Very, very important.
Yeah.
But you don't want to listen to your inner bitch voice and say, I just need 3 days off a week because I feel like I'd rather rest more than to recover. The key is to get outside of the comfort zone. That's the only way you're going to break plateaus.
Yeah.
Remember what Phil said to you, right? He says every time he'd come see me, he would reset his thought process, move the bar, grow into the bar when he go back home.
Yeah.
See,
That's the
he
new
said it.
standard.
That's the new standard. That's right. That's the new standard.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh.
Yeah. Cooked. Take him out of the oven. He's done. Put a fork in it. Good. Boom. Hold that. Hold that. Just like that. Just like that. Good. Go. Good. Go. Go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is how you know you're cooked.
Yeah.
Slow. Slow. Good job. That's it. Good job.
Just going for the heavier weight.
Yep.
And just going for the set and then surprising yourself with, oh, I can actually do this many reps still.
Yes.
Because it's in there. Letting the form go for 10% for 20+% more results. It's really a very vital thing. I've already learned one of the many things from this experience already, so.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's see the front and let's see how the front looks. Yeah, you didn't have that at FIBO 2 years ago.
No, definitely not. But way straighter.
And I guarantee you continue this route, this is gonna look thin compared to where it's gonna go.
Yeah, we need to keep going through that process every time.
I feel like your strength curve is gonna continue to go up from week 9 to about week 6. Then as you and Stefan are dialing things in, at that 9 to 6 mark, being able to go up to maybe 315 and then stabilizing there and then slightly coming down to back to 275 during the final 3 to 4 weeks, right there is going to continue to keep that stimulation going on his lower lats. Every day, I noticed that Wesley was increasing his intensity, his confidence in being able to push himself harder, lifting a little heavier weight.
And I can't thank you enough because, you know, this is my ultimate passion, and to be able to take this to the Olympia, to really show who I am, and to now really unlock even more potential, it really means a lot. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Again, always a pleasure training together, having you and Marley here. It's been awesome. And guys, if you're not already following Wesley, make sure he's putting out tons of amazing content in his social platforms.
Your hospitality, it has been an incredible experience.
I love the fact
that you are so entrenched in the bodybuilding lifestyle. If you haven't bought your tickets to Olympia, now's the time. It's going to be a war come September in Las Vegas. Hany Rambod, Wesley Vissers.
There's a lot more potential within me, but also within you, the viewer, than you think.
Remember, stay golden.
Stay golden.